A lot of shenanigans going on at the borders, eh?
Oh, yeah. And
Even those border towns are kind of sketchy.
Oh, very corrupt. Because there's a lot of money involved, right?
For sure.
You know, if you're in the Coots border or one of the small borders in Canada, because there's a number of them, somebody comes up to you and offers you $1 million, you do this for us.
The bikers?
Well, whoever.
Oh, yeah.
Whoever wants to move the drugs, right? To get them across the border easily.
Get it inside the States.
See, that's why guns are so easy to get up here. They have, they go to certain, like there's a lot of corruption and it goes right down that far.
Well, almost certain. My opinion, I'm almost certain is these border guys are kind of in on it too. There's no way they wouldn't be.
Exactly what I'm saying. And they're getting paid off.
Sure.
Well, very well.
Yeah.
You know, like you're talking, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry, not $1 million industry.
Yeah.
$1 billion, multi. But there's so much money to go around.
Yeah, and it's coming. Some of it's coming from deep south. You know, like South America.
Oh yeah.
You know.
See, and the Chinese are the ones that brought all this fentanyl over. They're the ones. See, they had to figure out a way. How can we can't just go and start a war with the United States. How can we get at the common people? We'll infiltrate. We'll flood their markets with the hardest drugs they've ever seen.
Yeah.
Fentanyl. You understand what I mean? You know,
what is up with them taking those kind of hard drugs?
Well, that's what they try once and they're hooked. Right? That's how addictive it is.
And how do they allow such quantities from China and these places? Like,
they don't know it's coming over. It's all being smuggled. It's all right from the time it goes onto a Chinese ship in the harbor.
But nobody
of China.
checks these ships? Like,
of course not. Of course not, because they know they better not or they're dead. End of story.
No questions asked, really.
No, not over there. No, because you're talking.
And here too.
And I can guarantee the governments are involved. Getting paid, right?
You better believe it.
Guaranteed. Because they hate us in the West. That we'll kill as many as they can and just make total social disorder. And everywhere in North America is social disorder now. Go to the West Coast, you think Van's bad, right? Go down to Seattle, Portland.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of the USA, what do you think about the election? Funny how we watch that more than our own government and politics, eh?
What
do you think about that?
I hate to say it because I want Trump to win again, but I don't know if he's going to make it that far because they almost killed him again.
I know.
Second time.
I read about that.
There's a saying, third time's a charm. And I say that in jest, right? Because they're out to kill him. The deep state is what it's called in the United States. They're the ones, and they're ran by numerous different people and elites. They're the ones that killed JFK in 1963. They're the ones that killed Robert Kennedy. You know why they killed JFK? So when they did, he wanted to take the troops out of Vietnam, 100,000 at a time, out, coming home, end of the war. No, the deep state didn't want that because there's money to be made. Robert Kennedy, then JFK gets killed. What was it, 5 years later? Robert's gonna be the next president of the United States. He's made that decision, and then he's killed by Sirhan Sirhan.
Yeah.
That was the deep state back then. Like, the deep state's been around early 1900s.
Who are they then? My roommate was talking about deep state just the other day.
The richest of the richest of the elites of the elite.
What nationality are they? Are you talking about the Jewish people or?
All different types. The Jews are involved, I believe, yes. Because listen to this one. When 9/11 happened,
yeah,
in one of the trade centers, because there's two of them, right, the north and the south, I don't know which one, but there was a Jewish organization had 2 floors
Right.
in one of those towers, filled with their people. It was either a day before or a couple days before. They're told, don't come to work on September 11th. You can have the day off. That's why I said they're certain of them, right? And
I just don't know who they are. Are they blue blood Americans? Are they like old family? Like, you know, you hear about, okay, this child and the Rockefellers and
right. See, the Rockefellers go back to the beginning.
Yeah.
In the builder brands in the early 1900s, they were hugely
banking
wealthy.
money. These are bankers, are they not?
Hugely, yes.
Yeah.
Hugely wealthy. And that corruption just continued.
Right.
And then it just got magnified, right? And now with social media, we hear about everything. And there's enough people out there telling the truth on social media. Not all of them, but a lot of them are. You just got to figure out which ones to listen to, right?
Yeah.
You know, that doesn't take long.